Hey everyone, welcome to this unscheduled, unexpected little, not really an unboxing, which I will, because I already unboxed it, thinking it was one thing, and mainly because I was born yesterday. So, but we'll get into that in a minute. Welcome everyone. We got Unruly, the man of the hour, was hanging out early tailgating, and true words have never been spoken. Truly a prince among men, intelligent, handsome, charismatic, possessor of a pleasant odor, which is pretty good for a simian. And above all, modest. Nice. Thank you, Unruly. DJ, what is going on? Louie, welcome, welcome. So TJ's going to be mad because I need to keep this to like 10 minutes because I have a ton of stuff I got to get done. And if I'm going to get a look back done this week, TJ, that means this needs to be quick because I got a ton of stuff I got to get done in the next 2 nights. So we're going to be quick about this. So Unruly hit me up over the weekend. Hey, X11. Unruly, 15. Just 15 minutes. We'll see. He hit me up on the weekend with a tracking number, and I was like, oh, geez, what did you do? He tells me this convincing. He just says, oh, I sent you this. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'd seen he got the omnibus. I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's very nice to share your trades. So box came today. And like I said, because I was born yesterday, I was like, oh, it's just going to be the trades. I'm going to unbox those right now and have them sitting here. And then I will show them as during our indie show tonight. As part of that saying, hey, this is going to be one of the stories we're going to do soon. 11, take it away. What up, Mojo? Welcome, welcome. So, but of course, it wasn't just trades. So we'll get into the rest of that in a second. The trades he did send me, he sent me, and these are actually in reverse order, so we'll show this one first. But the entire run, all 7 volumes of Rachel Rising by Terry Moore, one that had been on my list that several people had recommended as an indie. Whenever. Full design of the t-shirt you're wearing now was standing. By the way, nice t-shirt you have there. Oh, these were all like a bunch of these Star Wars stuff I got out of like Funko mystery boxes. When they were doing, like I used to do before I got back into comics, and I was doing Pops all the time, which I haven't bought Pops hardly in forever. I was doing those like Smuggler's Bounty, Marvel Collector Corps, DC Legion of Collector boxes that they were doing. And so, but most of these t-shirts came out of those. So that is the Star Wars shirt I got at the moment. So Tricky, what is going on? Great read, great pencils. Yes. So yeah, this has definitely been on my list. All 7 volumes, which is an amazing AOK. Like I don't have to track any of these down. I don't have to do anything. We can just find people that are interested and add it to the indie show list. So we will definitely be doing that. Not immediately, just because I'm trying to like not have too many series going at once so that I don't have such huge long wait between episodes like I did before. But as soon as we like knock something off, that may be the next thing that comes in. But like I said, of course, there was more. Now I've already pulled the books out of this because I was like, once I was that far, I was in, and including the nice little note, except for the PS. And yeah, you're just jealous, Unruly. That's all I'm going to say. So we won't go into that. John, what is going on? Yeah, so Indie Medley, some sort of act of kindness, yes. So he was sending me these trades, for those that just hopped in, for Rachel Rising, the entire series, to do as part of the indie show. And then he included 2 books. And John perfectly mentions that he was our Indie Medley champion. So Unruly is a big fan of indie comics. He knows a couple of indies I know you didn't buy, is what was the part of the note. And he knows that I tend to just do indies via trade at this point. I have a few indies behind me. You can see my indie collection is pretty weak. But I put 2 blanks. So there's 2 new indie books I'm going to add to this. And they are, now that we're a few minutes in, people are here. Stray Dogs, number 1, The Silence of the Lambs homage. This is a series everyone has been talking about. I have not read any of these yet. I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to have to pick up when the trades come out. yeah, he sent me this, which is a very hot book right now, to put it mildly. I know he bought multiple copies, so I don't feel, but like, so I know I didn't take his only copy, but dang, thank you, sir. That is, a very hot book right now. Oh, yeah, everyone has said that's been reading it says it's just absolutely fantastic, and my camera is, of course, even worse. There we go. So Stray Dogs is one of the two books he sent me. The other one is something he knows I have a weakness for. The artist. He knows that I love this series, even though I didn't collect it. I've really enjoyed reading it for the indie show. We're already doing it on the indie show. If that's not enough clue, believe the ridiculousness of this person. Yeah. If Stray Dogs wasn't hot enough, let's just go with the, absolute on fire series of the moment. Plus the Frisian. I realize the Frisian has kind of lagged behind the A cover in value. Don't care. The Frisian is the one I love. So yeah. Unruly sent me those two little bitty books, because those are just, minor books at the moment. Crazy Sucker. Yeah, that was my reaction. I know you did. I know you have several copies of that, which, again, makes me feel a little better, but still, thank you for spreading the love, because I don't tend to buy those indie books. I just tend to wait and do trades and that kind of thing. So, which means I usually miss out on things like that. And so that's the one I regretted. I was so tempted, even before the series came out, just because it was a Frisian cover. I was like, oh, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't know if I'll even care about that character. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it is. And welcome, Reverse Amoeba. What's going on? I really need my address. Yeah. And at the time, I even regretted that I didn't pull the trigger on it. I could have had it, the Jay Lee, for a couple weeks after it came out. And I didn't do it. And yeah, I kind of regretted that. But I just figured, things happen. And the kindness of my friend, now I have a copy. I'll be honest, I'm tempted to, I've been working on, I talked about on Sunday, a CGC submission. Tempted to throw these in, although I will probably not throw this one in. I will probably hold out and maybe put a prison signature on that one. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to debate that. I'll have to debate whether or not I'll try to do that at C2E2 one year, because she's always there because she lives in Chicago. Just take that to C2E2 and get her to sign it and slab it. Because favorite artist, one of so I already had a plan to get a couple of her books probably signed and slabbed the next time I see her. So that's probably going to go in that stack rather than to go to CGC stack. Rumor is it was actually ordered more than the A cover. The pre-orders were higher for it because it was just an open order. The A cover is, I've heard this from a couple of sources. I never actually checked the numbers, but there was actually slightly more of these out there. And then A covers always tend to be the book. Unless there's just something unless it's rare, unless the variant is rare, the A cover always seems to be one and more. This is what Louis is saying. And I've heard that from a couple of people. I've heard that several times before, that's actually one of the reasons that's what's going on there. So thank you, Mr. Unruly Simian. We are at 9 minutes, 39 seconds and counting. Yes, he did really good. So I'm going to wrap this up. TJ and Unruly, you both are too kind to me. I'm very, very much too kind. So my indie wall just got a little better. So we'll leave that up for at least a few days. Yeah, the Jay Lee is fire also. We just rolled past the 10-minute mark. I'm going to close this down. So quick recap first. So we'll do a 1-minute recap. So it'll be 11. Rachel Rising, all 7 volumes. He sent to me because he grabbed the omnibus because he wants me to read this for the indie show. So this is now in the stack for that. So I'll be looking for a crew to hang out with me and talk that at some point. And then, which is what I thought I was getting. And then he threw in Stray Dogs, #1, the Silence of the Lambs homage. Very cool. And a Mylar, mind you. Now, I had to put the Frozen in a Mylar, but that's okay. And Something's Killing the Children, #1, the Jenny Frizen. Fire. Absolute fire. You are amazing, Unruly. Thank you again. And with that, we're going to get out of here. Later, everybody. In an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes, we'll be back talking Southern Bastards with No Good Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, and Lady Fantastic. So if you enjoy the indie show, this was a good read. Looking forward to talking about this tonight. Peace, everyone.